BPerfect is a cosmetic brand that sells across Ireland, UK and the rest of the world. We have maybe over 1,200 different products now, and we have various different revenue channels. We sell wholesale to pharmacies throughout Ireland. We sell our final customer online, and then also we sell on the TikTok platform. You have to be so quick in this industry because it's so fast moving. One of the big challenges was speed. A payment that's 3 days later could stop production. It's so important to get things across to your suppliers quickly. I find some other traditional banks, their exchange rate isn't as competitive. They don't send the currency as quickly, and it's not as easy to transact on their platform. Paying the currency across to TransferMate and TransferMate getting that currency to your supplier on the same day means you can start production, or maybe you can get goods released on that day. The payment across same day to our provider, who then released the goods. If we had to use a traditional bank, and that would take maybe 3 or 4 days, that would have actually stopped it because the Chinese New Year was coming up. That would actually stop that product getting here for maybe 8 to 10 weeks. That's one good example of how quickly TransferMate were able to offer us a solution.
You can notice the difference that it's slower, and if you're wanting an immediate payment, you get charged a higher fee. So it would be like, for example, $18.50. If you're making multiple payments, that will add up. Whereas if you're just wanting the same day payment with TransferMate, if it's over the 5,000, there is no fee.
We use TransferMate as our provider for TikTok Ireland. Our payments come into our TransferMate. Then we are able to use those funds when we're actually looking to go and purchase products as well. Sometimes the banks, even there's another payment provider or payment platform the other day. When I looked at it with Megan, it was actually a 17 grand saving that we made with TransferMate. To me, the best thing about their portal is you log in, you go into your global account balance, you can see everything's there. It gives you a full list of transactions. So it gives you the supplier that you're paying, the amount that you paid, the date that you paid it, and the reference number. So all those things are really important for an accountant to go back and try and reconcile anything. One of our buyers in here comes in and asks me, I put a PO in for X products back in February, can you check that up for me? What we'll do is we'll log into our accounts package and we'll log into our TransferMate, and that's where it's very useful to be able to see, yeah, listen, that payment was made on 12th of February. So then we can then just go in, take the evidence of that payment, send it back to them and say, guys, this payment was made in February.
For example, the other day, I think I had 15 payments to do and I had them done within 20 minutes. Like, it's really, really quick because of the layout. It's so simple and it's just easy to find what you're looking for on it. And if there's any questions as well, you can email them and they'll get back to you straight away. So there's never like a long time waiting to sort something out. It'll get sorted straight away. Because we pay so many different suppliers, it's beneficial for us just to be able to add the bank details in easily. The
platform's a lot easier to use than some of the banking. Like, I'll give you an example. If I wanted to send currency to Italy on some of our banks that we use, I would have to go on and set up Italy as a destination country, and then have to go and get approval on it to send it to it. But if you want to send currency from your global account on TransferMate to an account in Italy, you can do it quite instantly because the process is just much quicker. Whereas with some of the traditional banking platforms, it's a wee bit more cumbersome and takes a bit more time. What TransferMate are good at is if they spot an anomaly in a bank account that you're sending to, they will automatically stop that payment and ring you and ask you to verify those bank details. We can actually rely, if we have made a mistake on a payment, we can rely on that personal relationship to ring up the girls in the office and say, listen, we have sent X amount to X supplier, can we make an adjustment on that? And it's normally quite easy to get that fixed. Our business wouldn't work unless we were able to actually buy the products. We need to buy them products. We need to get money across to our suppliers to put them into production, to get them here, to then sell them to all our customers. The beauty of TransferMate is it allows us to make transactions throughout the world quite quickly. There's no real roadblocks with them. We can get money across to them into our global account, and then they'll get it to the supplier. I would recommend TransferMate. It's just, I've used maybe 2 other platforms before and I've used the traditional banks. TransferMate is probably the one that's just, it's far easier to use, it's quicker to use, and it's good having that relationship. Yeah, I would recommend them, and I have done.